Hello? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please regain your seats. Hey, no, because in that case we must introduce to everybody, you know. Why not the members of the refereeing commission? Why not? No. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to work around 1 or 1:30, depending on the questions, of the interest. After, as I told you yesterday, we'll have a free afternoon, and at the evening, in the evening, at 7:45, for those who like to come to a party, a farewell party, the buses will be ready. Okay, and well, everybody's welcome. First, to start our presentation by our sports director, Vladimir, I would like to thank for the job yesterday, of course, to our colleagues, but to all of you. In the past, I remember the first refereeing and coaching seminar. It was a certain corporativism, you know, the group of referees, the group of coaches, and it was like to say, okay, this is our opinion, and this is your opinion. And now, step by step, I'm totally convinced that there is a fantastic synergy between all of us. Sometimes the coaches convince us, all of us, because they are right, and sometimes as well they accept some different opinion, and this is great. I think this is the way to move forward with our sport, you know. And we talk a lot about respect in judo, and more there is respect for the players, of course, also for the coaches, and also for the referees. Sometimes we tell the referees, please, if you want to advise or to tell some coach to don't shout in the middle of the fight, it's not necessary to say like this. You can say, please. And you have to invite to go out, it's the same. It's not necessary make a aggressive gesture, you know. But the point is that working together with respect, with being humble as well, and knowing that we don't know everything, you know, this is great. And yesterday I had two very good examples. You remember when the situation about Ippon, and after Isosaikomi, and well, we can break the Nevatha situation. And yesterday Vito Makarov say something very clever, that is much better to say Osaikomi. Don't give the Ippon, give Osaikomi, for two reasons. First, if after there is Wasari, because if it is Ippon, no problem, the two judges say Ippon, you think Ippon, Ippon. But if it is not the case, first, you don't make a mistake. And second, and very important as well, sometimes some referees, in the moment that they say Ippon, and after Osaikomi, there are 2 or 3 seconds, very important for the Osaikomi as well. So this is a very good, let's say, opinion, and also a way of working for the referees. When you have this situation, first Osaikomi, and after you give. If it is Ippon, over. If it is not, it's okay. And second, also yesterday, Marc Alexander from France was telling to me, yesterday, you remember, during our practical section, we have some discrepancy saying, no, this situation, it was with one hand, with another hand. In the future, I think it would be good to put only one screen on the place where we have the mat, in order that when we want to comment something, we can have the image, and it's going to be very easy for everybody to have a clear perspective, okay? So anyhow, thank you very much. Sorry for this introduction, a little long, but I would like to thank you all. Please.
Morning again, everybody. It was really nice to work together yesterday on the mat. The groups are really together. I have sometimes problems to distinguish to who is a coach and who is a referee, and this is because I really don't care. It's a really judoka and a judo educated and knowledge people, and it's the most important for us. To show some small presentation of, a short presentation of judo, how a judo looks like, and how we really how we already created the product which we sell and which we offer and which distributed to almost 150 countries live when we have a judo IJF tour. So it's a nice presentation from Fighting Film, about 10 minutes long. It's a small story about Matsumoto Kaori and the history about the fights with Telma Monteiro, going in the final in the Grand Slam, and describing all how they become to this final, the fights before and so on, and it's about this. So it's 10 minutes entertainment. We will start with these lessons. Please turn off the live or calm.
Welcome to Japan, a country known as the land of the rising sun, famed for tradition and beauty, and to its iconic capital city, Tokyo, a vibrant cultural modern metropolis. Japan is the birthplace of judo, and Tokyo's Kodokan is the mecca for all judoka. So where better a place for the world's elite athletes to come together and train in the build-up to the final tournament on the International Judo Federation's 2014 World Tour. The Tokyo Grand Slam traditionally has one of the strongest entries in world judo, and this year was no exception, with Olympic and world champions from across the globe taking part. Not to mention a host nation, a team full of household names in Japan who took time out to meet some of the fans who would be supporting their heroes throughout the weekend. A special signing session which enabled the children to meet some of the modern-day legends of Japanese judo. Tokyo is the hardest of all tournaments for a foreigner to win a medal at. But one thing is for sure. And finally, to the under 57 kilograms, and to the headline act. Japan's Kaori Matsumoto was out to make a statement. Matsumoto has been one of the most successful female fighters on the IJF World Circuit, winning 4 Grand Prix, 6 Grand Slams, 2 Masters, and most significantly, the 2010 World Championships and the 2012 Olympic Games. But Matsumoto has an old rival that's been looking in good form recently. Portugal's Telma Monteiro. Monteiro knows how to beat Matsumoto and has done so on 2 occasions. Her most recent victory made it 5-2 to Matsumoto on head-to-heads. But the last victory went to the Japanese, who made it 6-2 at the Almaty Masters. However, that was nearly 3 years ago, and a lot has changed. One thing is for sure, there's no love lost between Matsumoto and Montero. Would they both make it to the final? Matsumoto started her day clinically, catching her opponent with a nice foot sweep before holding for an ippon. Montero showed that whatever Matsumoto can do, she can do. After a lovely piece of ashiwaza and then an osotogari, Montero was onto her opponent's arm in an instant, prizing it out for an armlock and an ippon. Meanwhile, Matsumoto was again showing her strength on the ground, forcing a pin against Cuba's Ojeda. In Montero's next fight, she got an early scare against Japan's Yamamoto, but she fought back with a beautiful Koji-gari. Matsumoto was making light work of the class act from Romania, Capriorio, scoring one wasari with a throw and the second with a pin. After a tight semi-final victory over Brazil's Silva, Montero was into the final and would once again meet her great rival. Who would come out on top this time? Well, the rivalry between these two, absolutely incredible. They've met 8 times before. 6-2 to Matsumoto. This will be the 9th time they fought each other. And, well, they're going to fight each other a lot as well, coming over the next year and a half up to the Olympic Games in Brazil. It's a real rivalry that is going to carry on right to the end of their careers. So who's going to come out on top now? Matsumoto is back with a vengeance. Montero on good form at the moment, so anything could happen. Osotogari, Montero. And Ouchi this time, and now she's into the attack. Hey. And Matsumoto says, come on then, we'll have some down there, and Matsumoto wants the newaza for sure. So Montero, she knows she can beat Matsumoto, but Matsumoto, when she's on form, she is formidable. Almost halfway through the contest, Montero looking for that arm over the top, looking for the Ouchi all the time. Oh, look at that. Now then, it's Montero. Has she got it on? She's got the jacket round the neck, and can she get the leverage on it? And can Matsumoto come out of that? Yes, she can. And she's turned it against Montero, and Montero is in trouble here now. Can she get it between the legs? No, she can't. Matsumoto goes into the hold down. And while we thought she was in trouble there, Montero looked to me as if she had the shimiwaza on. But now she's in trouble. The arm is trapped as well. And the look on her face there, it's all gone. Matsumoto looks up and a smile at last. And that was a nice bit of newaza. It was well turned. And well, Matsumoto is back after her disappointment at the World Championships. And on that kind of form, she's got to be a real threat to defend her Olympic title. Smile and a wave to the crowd as well. And this is how it happened. Well, Montero looked as if she had the shimiwaza on, and Matsumoto turned it against her, and now she just needs to control it. This is what started it. We thought that Matsumoto was in trouble, but then she comes out of it, and then she turns it onto Montero, and then has to get past the legs. She gets past the legs. Look how she wraps that arm up there. And, well, Montero knew that it had gone. Matsumoto smiles. She's back to her very best form. And 2015 looks very, very good for Matsumoto. And, well, what can you say? This rivalry between the two of them continues.
I was relieved to prove to myself once again that the top of the podium is where I belong, because it's been a while since I've won any competitions. We recognise each other as rivals, so I was really excited to fight against her. At the same time, I was quite nervous about it, but I really enjoyed the fight. At the Worlds, it was the very first time that I felt the pressure, so I lost the fight against myself. But getting a gold medal here proved that I can beat the pressure, so I'm really happy now. I don't know which competitions I'll be fighting next, but I will do my best to win them all, so I can go to the World Championships next year to get the gold medal.
Well, that's it from the last event of the 2014 IJF World Circuit. Harrison showed she's back to her best. Tresenyak produced a beautiful moment at under 63 kilograms. Wak is heading the Korean charge. Japan flexed their muscle in the men's lightweights. And Matsumoto's back on top. So it's the final curtain on an epic 2014 World Tour for the International Judo Federation. With 5 new destinations on this year's tour, judo has well and truly spread its wings as it continues to be at the forefront of global sport development by giving fans across the globe a chance to be part of the action. All whilst helping to spread the appeal of the fantastic sport of judo. The highlight of the year was without doubt the World Championships in Chelyabinsk, as once again the IJF's flagship event boasted judo's diversity and provided a grand stage for its athletes to showcase the unique blend of courage, athleticism and integrity that the sport embodies.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you to referees, because all what was refereed very well, you know, all these examples, was really very nice show to especially in Nevada. Daniel, comment.
Thank you for not showing the mistakes, okay? Okay, well, after we have time as well, we have also another 10 minutes for the last World Championships in Chelyabinsk. It's always nice to watch wonderful judo, and it's clear that judo has improved dramatically. Of course, because the technical level of the players, the technical level of the coaches, but also for the effort of IJF. IJF as a whole, you know, our president with all these tournaments, and also with the agreement of changing the rules. In the next World Championship, you can see so many different techniques, and many of them thanks that we don't have any more leg grabbing. We have good kumikatas, good positions, and the truth is that there is not only the fantastic judo that we can see, it's also the statistics. We have more than 80% of the contests during the whole 2014 with positive scores. This is amazing. When I'm talking about positive scores, obviously Ippon, Wasari and Yuko, without taking into consideration the additional scores. That means that in some cases there is Wasari, and after there is another Ippon. Amazing. Also the improvement in Nevada, the wonderful techniques that the players can develop, you know. And the truth is that our sport has given an incredible step forward, also in the concept of the IOC, Olympic Committee, you know. So I think this is fundamental to continue with this line, working together for the benefit of judo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to continue first with the rest of the examples until the 64, and after, naturally, we can come back to some examples that we have some controversy yesterday. Okay, Sasso, we go to the 41, I think.
Yeah. Mr. Dan Ionescu.
Please stand up. Okay. Where is, please, Mr. Ionescu?
I think it's the action for the blue, you call for the blue, as the referee said.
Everybody agrees with that? How many Yuko for blue? Okay, the majority, I think it's quite obvious that from our view, the landing is on the side. One more time. Everybody agrees, okay? Thank you. Next example. If somebody would like to say something, please raise your hand and no problem. Yeah?
Also, there is an action from white one like a counter-attacking.
No, no, no.
For me, better not to give to anyone because absolutely no control from blue. He is totally on the back in the end. Watch what happened there.
Yeah.
For me, no score.
Okay, okay, but for, well, it's your opinion, but of course in our commission we believe that is a score for blue and Yuko is correct. So now that you are watching, how many between you thinks that is not Yuko for blue? Raise your hands. Not Yuko for blue, I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that case, I hope you accept that is Yuko for blue. All right, thank you very much. Next example.
Mr. Brogomet.
In this situation, it's continuously, it's score for blue, for white, Bazari.
Okay, in your opinion, it's a score, yeah?
Yes.
How many between you believes that it's a score? No score? Why, Mr. No, our friend from Tunisia, Mr. Mihirsi, why not? Why not? Pourquoi pas?
Parce que je pense que l'action a été faite après la sortie, après plusieurs, c'est-à-dire l'attaque n'a pas été de l'intérieur à l'extérieur.
Okay, Mr. Mihirsi is thinking that the action doesn't start from inside, and that's the reason why he's thinking that it's better to give, don't give a score, sorry, to give mate. Watch again, please. Est-ce que vous avez changé d'opinion, Monsieur Mihirsi? Oui ou pas? As you can see, of course, for us, it's a perfect action because the action starts inside, and after, of course, there is a combination, but taking advantage of the imbalance of Buke. There is not a stop, there is not a break, there is continued action from inside. So the action should be valid. And after, okay, Wasari is correct. So please accept this situation, okay? All of you that believe that should be mate, Please think about what we are talking. We start, the action start inside and without any stop, continue, 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 until the end. Wasari is correct. Or Ippon, well, sorry. Well, I'm saying Wasari. Ippon is okay, no problem. Let's see. Ippon, sorry. The most important point, anyhow, here is if it is inside or not. After it's clear after that you can watch, Ippon is more accurate, sure. All right, next example, please. Stop. Please stand up. Mr. Merab. We cannot listen. We cannot hear you.
You call Hansokumake, I don't see that. Maybe like this.
Sorry. Yuko and Hansokumake?
Or Hansokumake.
Ah, okay. Yuko or Hansokumake. That's good. But what is for you? Yuko or Hansokumake?
I don't see good.
Okay, we give you a second opportunity to watch, and you tell me, Yuko or Hansokumake? It's a good decision.
Okay. Yes, Hansokumake.
How many between you believe Hansokumake? No Hansokumake. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, you please. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Please explain us why it's not Hansokumake.
Because he didn't go for the legs, he just went for the belly to control.
The belly?
The waist.
I think it's the ass, but okay, sorry.
Okay, the butt.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but. Sorry, the buttock. I'm very sorry. I made. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's not in the
butt.
In the buttock. For us, it's Hansokumake, of course. You cannot do that below the belt. You cannot do that, and it's very important. This action, the referee, I think, gave Yuko. After I don't remember it was changing or not. But you see, Yuko. Yes.
I saw both go under belt, even blue and even white.
Yeah, but the first action is for the white. Oh, sorry, for the blue.
I think the correct answer is Hansokumake, and Yuko, like our friend said.
Of course, in this case, is for the action. After the reaction should be, but you must give Hansokumake to the first who applied the technique. Okay? I hope you don't want to give to both, yeah? Thank you. One more example. Well, I think it's not necessary to ask anybody. Everybody say, oh, so that means Hansokumake. Any other opinion? We talked yesterday about this, and we can see more and more situations, and we must be very strict with that. No compromise to say, well, perhaps in this case there is no benefit of the doubt. Immediately, Mate asked to the colleagues, and Hansokumake, that's all. Thank you. One more example.
Mr. Shahakani, please.
For me, it's a pawn because it's a bridge. My opinion.
How many pawn? Wasari? We discuss to be honest, we discuss and at the end we decide. Well, I think we decide Wasari, but now the majority is Ipon, we change. Okay, no problem. Ipon. Yeah, we say that perhaps it was a little rolling, but the truth is that it's a very good impact. If the majority is thinking Ipon, we don't have any problem to accept the Ipon. Okay? But obviously, during the competition, sorry, stop, Sasso. If the referee gave Wasari, we don't change at all, understand? That means we accept the Wasari. If the three referees decide Wasari, we don't change in this case. And if they give Ipon, it's the same, you know? Thank you. One more example. Yes? No, 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 no. No, no. It's totally different, this action. No breach in this situation, no. One more.
Mr. Subject.
Stop.
Action for Brew, and I'm afraid nothing.
Nothing?
Only buttocks.
How many between you agree with nothing? Well, it's clear. This action, it was a former Coca, but in this case, no score at all. It's totally the body bended with the way we explained last year, and we must maintain the same opinion. One more time in this action. Thank you. One more example.
Mr. Fahad.
Mr. Fahad, please. Where are you?
I think Wasari.
Wasari for you. How many Wasari? Yuko? Nothing? There are not so many saying nothing, but the commission agrees with nothing. Let's try to watch why. It's rolling on the body of Uke, not on the mat, you see? In this case, we cannot give a score. The action should be valid if it is rolling on the mat, but in this situation it's rolling on the body of Tori. Could you agree? Somebody has a different opinion? Thank you very much. No score. Sorry, yes?
Can you put it again?
Yes.
And I will tell him when to stop, okay? Stop now.
Yeah.
Now, in this situation, now this is a Yuko, because the...
not yet, sorry, not yet. It's not Yuko yet.
Let it little more. Stop. He's not behind him now.
Okay.
He's in the side, and the Tory with the blue gi, he's now on his side. So the contact with the match is before the white one get under him. I think this score Yuko.
Okay, thank you, but we believe not. No, sorry. What I'm saying is the whole action, we believe this on the body. Of course, perhaps we accept your opinion, and if you are on the tatami, no problem. But we believe that the whole action is not for scoring.
Hello. Just a question. Can you think that is a wrestling technique? Maybe.
Wrestling technique?
Yes.
It's not a wrestling technique.
No wrestling technique?
We don't think so. But
No, okay.
No, we don't think that is a wrestling technique. It's a good action of counter-attack, but perhaps if you start watching step by step in the side, but the whole action, we believe that in this case is better than give nothing. Thank you. One more. Please stand up, Mr. Nurtasin. If not, it's difficult to that the boy can bring you the nothing for you. Any other opinion? Everybody agrees with nothing? So please, pues, give your opinion. Wasari white. How many wasari white? Okay, let's watch again. Somebody had changed the opinion? The commission believes that is valid action and should be awarded with wasari because the action starts inside. Sorry, and the time. Sorry, yeah, it's true. Inside and the time. Look, up. Sorry, yeah, all right. Could you agree? Thank you very much. So, in this action, before the end of the fight, he's starting the action. And after there is a continuation, rolling on the back. Wasari.
This is a, we can see the situation. We can see the situation in some occasions that the the leader stopped 1 second fighting before the fights. And you see the example, the blue is not fighting. Nobody could throw him so easily for this. But this is his mistake, that he really relaxed in the last second and he lost the fight in the last second because of relaxing.
Thank you, Vladi. Another example, please.
In my opinion, it's outside and Shido white.
How many Shido for white for going outside? No Shido? Okay, let's watch again. He's pushing. There are a lot of comments. Please try to say something. Who wants to give his opinion, Mrs.? Please stand up.
For me, no Shido, no score, because first there was an attack from the blue one. After he don't escape, so he's out. He's trying to make an attack, but it's out. So for me, mate, but no Shido.
Okay, there is clearly is not valid for scoring purposes. Sure, yeah? Everybody agrees that, of course, impossible to give a score. Now, the difficulty, the decision is Shido or not Shido. How many believes that this should be Shido, please? Blue? No. Blue? Okay, first. Okay, after we can come back to say blue or white. But now, Shido, how many? No Shido. Okay. The second question, those who say Shido, how many for white? How many for blue? My goodness, this is better to cancel this example, okay? Now, let's try to, well, first of all, impossible to give a score, because it's true that is, what we talked yesterday, is too late to consider as a normal reaction for the attack. But the Commission, we believe that, if I don't well remember, no score, but not Shido. The blue is attacking, okay, and the other is leaving the mat, but after an attack, perhaps it's in the limit. But of course, we believe it's better in this case, no score, no Shido. Some other comments, please. Yes, Ezio and
excuse me, here's obviously that after attack of the blue, Coach Igari, the white one lost balance.
Yeah.
So it was not stepping out.
Yeah.
He was trying to get body in balance. That's why no Shido, sorry.
I think it's a very good explanation. Exactly. He's not leaving because he wants to leave. It's because the reaction.
Yes, I'm totally agree about this analysis about white one, but I want to watch from the beginning the action. Yeah. Now he start with not classic grip, the blue one, with two grips like Eriseoi, and then leave one hands, and then push again with one, and then go to catch and try to do Ouchi. In this case, for me, if I understand exactly, when I don't have a classic grip, it's the beginning of the action. When we don't have a classic grip, we must make immediately attack. Other case, we must leave the grip. Watch the beginning. Now he's in Eriseoi. Watch. Now leave and then catch again the grip and start to make the attack. The question is, if I have not classic grip, like Eriseoi...
Yeah, but he's attacking now. He's attacking.
Now, yes. Now
yeah, but we cannot... Come on. It's not a chronometer to say 2 seconds. I think he grips in one side and he attacks. But okay, listen, the point in this situation is more from the edge, you know, not for the grip.
Okay, but if you want to watch, that's the situation about the edge. For me, no problem. There are nothing. It's not.
But in your opinion, is Shido for blue for the grip?
In the beginning, yes, because must be immediately attack, not classic grip. Is immediately attack, not preparation. In this case, he catch with two hands, prepare, move, leave one hand, and then again try.
How many between you believes for the grip should be Shido for blue? 1, 2. All right. Perhaps.
No, but in this case, we must put in a rules. It's not immediately attack, because this is immediately is grip and attack. This was last year, no? Immediately is grip, attack.
Every example is different. Immediately, but we believe perhaps that is in the limit, but we believe that is attacking. Okay, you think that we should be more strict?
Up to you.
No, up to you. Excuse me.
No,
excuse me. Sorry. No, Ezio. Up to us. Not up to me.
Yes, but
and not up to us.
Yes.
Up to the whole audience.
Yeah, up to you.
Sorry. And when there is, excuse me, when there are 240 people or 245 saying acceptable, and there are only 2 that say no acceptable, perhaps you
clear.
should be a little more, let's say, flexible, and to say perhaps people understand immediately with a certain flexibility. We don't say boom, boom. In this case, it's a grip, but immediately his attitude, his intention is to attack. And we cannot destroy judo. We cannot say every time, 1 second, boom. It depending of the action, it depending in every example. Come on, this is not a question of photo finish, you know? You cannot say, 1 second, immediately Shido. In this case, the majority, we believe that his attitude is positive. His attitude is to grip, but to attack. Look, he's gripping, he's moving, and the other is escaping. So, okay, I understand that you want to be strict, and we too. But in this case, we believe that is in the limit of the timing without giving Shido. That's all. Please.
I think there's this, I think that this action is all so fast, you know, attack, changing the grip, attacking. I cannot find the way, the time to say, to stop it, and to say, to find some Shido somehow, you know. We try to find Shido somehow. We had Shido for blue, then we had Shido for white, and now we try to make Shido, not for this, but for something before. Ah, come on, this is nice judo.
I'm sorry, Bloody. You can see the reaction of the white is defending, he's escaping.
This is
the
nice
other
judo.
don't have the same opportunity. He wants to attack, but the other is. But we can be for hours discussing that.
We have a chronometer there, no?
Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please. So it's. I don't know if we want to destroy, which really interrupt everything. What is not how to present each of us immediately. Then is I think that it becomes extremely difficult for referee, for our sporters, immediately to stop and immediately to give Shidos. We will finish with Shidos. It's not. It's nice actions. It's really nice action. This is a world champion fighting. I think it's. Top level of this, it's nice judo, it's a nice defense, open judo, finding Shido, not.
Also, it is very important, Mr. Vladimir Water said, it is difficult for the referee. But very important is that you don't only like to find some negative points. You must, let's fight. It is action, reaction. And sometimes, as we watch the fights, you cannot break every time and we say Mate Shido. We destroyed our judo competition. We destroyed the fights. And as we watch now on TV, all the things what we see on TV is action. And many times we can break the fight like a referee. But it's not true. And only the rules are in guideline. But every fight, every action is different. And in the end, I like to say, we respect opinions. But on the other side, we must also respect other opinions. That is very, very important. We are judo people. Respect for each opinion is very important in our sport. Thank you.
Okay, I think, again, I well remember in the past, it's true that many coaches and many players say, come on, gentlemen, you don't allow to maintain the fighting spirit. You give a lot of Shidos. Shido. This is the criticism made against all of us. And it's true that the concept immediately depends a lot of things. If you grip and you don't do anything at all, perhaps to be immediate is 1 second. Because you grip, no action. But when you grip and immediately you try to do something, we cannot destroy. Not everything is as I say, is a chronometer. We cannot talk, that's the reason why we don't talk about seconds. Every fight is different. In this fight, it's true the guy is a cross grip, but the other tried to escape, and the blue one is a positive. And after we can see the attack. It's totally different if the position of the white is correct and the other grip without any intention, with any action. But the global view of this situation, I think is correct to say no Shido for one, not Shido for the other one, and of course, taking into consideration what we discussed yesterday, no score.
Now I can answer. What I can talk to my athletes, what is immediately? I want to know just this. What is immediately for all of us? What is immediately? Immediately is, we don't talk about 1 second, 2 seconds, because immediately is before 1 second. We take and attack. This is what I understand before. If now the position is different, immediately is a fine timing, I can catch a grip and then can be 1 second, can be...
No.
I'm open to accept. It's just for give the information to the athletes.
Ezio, perhaps you could give the information to your players, showing this example and trying to explain that what everybody we try to perhaps not a good explanation, but we say, as long as there is a good attitude and there is a clear attack, you can explain with this example that in this situation is valid, and in some other situation that we give for a cross gripping without doing anything and we give immediate Shido, you can explain as well. But listen, I think it's a question that you show this example to your players and to say this is valid.
It's, sorry if I continue to disturb, but if I say to my guys, catch a grip like Eriseoi, and you can't do this because you must attack immediately, when you catch a grip, must be attack. This for me is clear, okay? If I must wait the interpretation from me or from him, the different, because each one of us have a different interpretation if we let them to prepare, okay? In this case, for me, it's easy to understand. Immediately is immediately. Grip, attack. If it's not like this, I'm open to change my opinion, because it's not opinion. It's just my understanding for explain to my athletes.
Thank you, Ezio.
Thank you, too.
Sasho, will you be so kind to let running? Please tell me if you have the feeling that blue is not fighting. Actually, the blue is the one who is fighting here. White is defending. Actually, blue is doing maximum of this situation. If white was staying not in Jigotai but in Shizentai, would be much easier for blue to attack. So actually, I have the feeling that actually here blue is attacking, blue is going forward, blue take the grip, blue attacks, and of course in the end, white, fantastic reaction, takes over, unfortunately. Then in terms of the general picture, if I watch the whole action, it's about 3 or 4 seconds. So in 3 or 4 seconds, I can see Kochi going forward, the other one throwing. Okay? So it is quite hard to interpret it immediately here when white is defending. White has no grip. White is, look, how can I attack faster?
If we are strict, I totally agree, Daniel. If we are strict in this situation, the penalty should be for the white for the negative position, but not for the blue. The blue is trying to play judo, you know. But anyhow, I believe that perhaps sorry, we can stay for hours, but the truth is that the majority, I believe, agrees that in this situation is not Shido. I don't know what.
Agree. Yeah. Totally agree.
Okay.
Is a positive behavior from blue. I don't discuss about if he want to do or not. I discuss about just the rules. Immediate attack, not classic grip. Is actual or not? If it's actual, this must be Shido because he have unusual grip and don't attack. It's positive. For me, it's positive. It's clear. But it's the interpretation of this immediately. That's all.
Ezio, we need protect for the positive score for our sport, not for the Shido or for the taxes.
I'm with you. I'm with all of you. I want to protect a positive score. You can imagine if I want to punish the athletes. I'm in positive way, but for how I can explain to the athletes, this is immediately, this is not immediately. If one time is yes, one time is no.
Mr. Gamba, you have knowledge enough to explain to your players what she can do in that situation.
Please. Vincent.
Yes, I think that it's very easy. The intent was for the blue to attack immediately. But it's the white that created that situation that he could not attack. So the intent was there. He wanted to attack. So positive judo again. So we have to stop that.
Thank you for your comment. Okay, we finish and we come back to another example, okay? Thank you very much. Please stand up, Mrs. Macioska.
First, in the beginning, yeah, they one competitor with the leg like Kawasugake, but they stop. And first, better, yeah, the referee should matter because they stop in a standing position with the one leg waving with another. But
so, in your opinion, better to give mate earlier?
Yes.
How is the opinion of the audience? Do you think it's okay? Thank you. Well, I think it's simple. In this case, it's too long, and it's much better to in one moment because there is no clear reaction. Okay. After is to, but perhaps better mate earlier. Okay. No. He's attacking. No. Yes. Okay. One more. It's better to give mate earlier, no Sido. No, but he's trying to attack. He's not a Kawasugake situation. No, not necessary, Sido. One more example.
Mr. Batuga from Mongolia.
No score.
No score. How many no score? Score? Please try to react everybody, please. We watch again, and everybody without any problem. If somebody thinks a score, raise their hands. If not, one more time. Well, okay, we feel that different opinions, comments. Who like to explain his opinion? Just give it.
On my opinion, no score, but also, my opinion, no Hansokomake, because the falling was on the backside, and to the moment the white one takes the leg, it was positioned already like Nivaza. So actually the white one determined himself that I go in Nivaza. And from this grip for the leg, of course, another one went on fast there. So for my opinion, no Hansokomake and no score.
Okay, I can tell you what we wrote here. No score, second technique, practically Nevaza, no Hansokumake either. So we believe that the best situation in this case, no score, no Hansokumake. If somebody is thinking in a different way, please, you can give your opinion openly. Everybody can accept this. No score, no Hansokumake. Thank you very much. 52.
My opinion, it's score for white. It's very good. The action is continue for me. The blue starting inside, and the reaction for white was normally, and after that it's a sekomi.
Everybody has the same opinion that Mrs. Babiuk? Please. No score. One more time.
Yes, but it was another attack. It's not continuation of the movement.
Thank you. We can tell what we think in our commission as well. For us, it's too late. There is not like we saw the day before immediate action. For us here, the referee should give mate. It's better to give mate. It's not immediate action. It's totally, yes, starting the action inside. Okay, but now, too late. It's 1-2 steps. We believe that it's better don't give a score. It's our opinion. There are two different actions. One is 1-2 steps, and after, boom. We believe that in this case, it's better to give mate. Of course, no penalty, nothing, but no score. Can you accept this opinion? Thank you very much. One more example, please.
Yuko blue.
How many Yuko blue? Not Yuko? Nothing? Shido for blue? Yes, sir. Yuko white? So Yuko white, Yuko blue, Shido for white, Shido for blue. A little complicated this.
And now we understand refereeing is not so easy, especially for the coaches. Sometimes it's very difficult.
Please, again. Well, both of them are thinking, listen, even the players, even it's difficult for the players. Look the players. The white one is me, the blue one is me, and the referee, our friend from Argentina, where are you? You don't know either. You don't know the Yuko for who? Mr. Makarov.
But if we look from beginning, look the white. This is not beer grip, because he immediately, without grip, start make like this. From beginning.
It's not, well, sorry, we believe, you, perhaps you are right, but it's on the shoulder, it's not completely, but it's an opinion as well. We believe that is, well, the first action, listen, first is there. We are not totally sure. Let's ask to everybody who are thinking that is a bear hug. Not so, who is thinking that is not a bear hug? The majority, okay? So in that case, first is not a bear hug. Second, the question is, blue or white? Who is thinking blue? Who is thinking white? For the commission, in this case, is one of the not so many cases what we believe is better don't give to anyone. Because it's true perhaps that the white, but at the end is in the air, is not totally 100% sure. If we see that in our competition, we prefer to say Ajime, and don't give white, don't give blue. Can you accept this?
Can I go back just about the bear
the bear hack?
Yes,
Stop at the
because
beginning of the action.
Just I want to understand when we talk about
Stop.
bear.
Stop here. Stop here. The grip, first grip is already on the shoulder. The first grip is already on the shoulder.
And?
What is the
If
problem?
it's here?
Sorry, it's in the shoulder. It's not like this.
Yeah, but
It's in the shoulder, the first grip.
But we never talk about must be over or under. When we talk about bear hack,
Now
we talk
it's there. At the beginning, it's in the shoulder. Sorry, it's not like this. It's shoulder and after the other hand. And after this hand, is moving.
In this
But the
case,
first-
okay, I accept what you say. In this case, I prefer, if it's possible, to have the clear video when we explain the bear hack is just this, not over the shoulder, not over the shoulder, just this. Before never was like this.
Well, we
Last
can-
year when we discussed from the grip like this, I can start to do like this. This is bear hack.
Okay, we can
And
prepare a video, Ezio, but so far, for us and for all of us, this is not a case of bear hack. So perhaps for you it's a confusion, but not for the rest of the people. So,
Yeah, but the question is, the information must arrive clear for everyone because I'm in tatami like you,
but
all year
excuse
in
me,
each
Ezio, but
competition.
everybody knows about
Yeah,
what we discussed last year.
But this
and
is
now,
a question.
Yeah, but now, all of us, the most of us, we believe it's not a case of bear hack. It's simple. If you think that it's not clear, I agree with you. We can prepare a video. We can decide. But in our opinion, this is the first grip is on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And after the other hand is like this, another change. But the first grip is in the shoulder. That's the reason why we strongly believe that it's not the case of bear hack. Simple. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Second situation. Could you accept that better don't give white, don't give blue? Everybody agrees? Thank you very much. Next example. Impossible. What?
Is too early, Mate. My opinion, Yuko. Blue.
Who you ask? Please, give your opinion, sir.
Yuka for blue. Mate. Too early.
Mate, yes or not?
No, no, Mate.
Of course not. Well, I think it's a clear case. Well, it happens to a referee. Well, he's giving the Yuko correct, and after he make a mistake with the Mate, obviously, and it's a clear ippon, you know. But that's for the referees. Please pay attention and observe clearly if the grip is okay, but don't give Mate so easily, you know. You agree, my friend? Hello? Faris, you agree that it's not a good Mate, yeah? Thank you very much, no problem. Okay, Yuko and after ippon, of course. Next one.
Mr. Al-Blushi.
It's a pawn for blue.
Sorry?
A pawn blue.
Ippon blue. How many ippon blue? Only for you. Any other opinion? No score. How many no score? Of course no score. Look carefully. There is not any control. Shido for putting, that's,
One. No, this is a special coach when you forgot your feet in the trousers of the opponent, you know.
okay, thank you. One more example, please.
Mr. Brühwiler.
It's on. For me, it's Ippon.
How many
Clear,
Ippon?
clear attack.
Wasari?
It's very strong.
Somebody Yuko? No. Wasari or Ippon? Let's watch again. Somebody change the opinion? How many Ippon? Ippon. I mean, we think that is enough to hit Ippon. It's a wonderful technique, direct, larger on the back, of course. No, we don't talk very much about. Yes, Ezio? About?
The situation before.
Yeah.
The question was about the landing, was about the pass under. The example 55 was the example before. I don't
55,
understand
55.
what was the question. Was about the landing?
No, he was saying Ippon or nothing.
Yeah, but this is not the white one pass under and then don't make any attack and then blue one attack and then he react in counter-attack.
But what is your opinion about that?
My opinion is if you pass under, you must make the attack. In other case, this is Mate and this is Shido for who pass under the grip.
Sorry, one more time. I didn't check. Sorry, I didn't realize.
If you watch from the beginning, the white one don't make attack. Now it's there.
No, but excuse me. You are right. But you can do that if you want to attack.
Yeah, but which attack he make?
He tried to move the opponent.
No, if you watch the action, he go. He don't make the attack. His blue one made the attack, and the white one make a counter-attack.
No. Okay, we think that the white moved the head with the intention to attack. But he cannot do it. But we cannot penalize for that.
No, if I pass under and I don't make any action for attack.
Excuse me.
I can do this.
Excuse me. We penalize if you do that with the head, as long as you don't try to do anything. But in this situation, the white one tried to do something, but is not successful. But it doesn't mean that is a negative action. He wants to pass the head to attack.
But which attack was? Which attack white was?
Intent to attack. I don't say that is a clear attack. Okay, again.
Thank you.
Again, please, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, watch again the action with the head, please. Who are thinking that it should be penalized with Shido? 1, 2, 3. Please accept that it shouldn't be penalized with Shido. Simple. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Next one. 57, yeah.
Asukuma blue.
Yeah, okay, Hanso Kumake for you, sir. How many Hanso Kumake? I think if we are consistent, it's obviously it's a situation of Hanso Kumake. Thank you very much. Not Hansokumake for you, Mr. Bode? Yes? Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought that. Thank you. Next example, please. Excuse me, Mr. Fando, where are you? Please stand up. If not, the boy cannot give you the microphone.
For me, no score.
Okay. How many no score? Score?
Nobody.
Okay, that means that it's a difficult decision because some people yes, some people not. Watch again. Okay, please, who, after watching 3-4 times, raise their hands, but please try to give your opinion, everyone. Not to, because there are only two possibilities. Or a score, well, two possibilities. First, yes, a score or not a score. Who give a score? Please raise your hands. Yeah. No score. Score for now only obviously a score for blue, yes. So no one for white, obviously. Okay, let's watch again. Look. Sorry, somebody's still thinking no score? Mrs. Babiuk, you change your opinion or not? You change your opinion. Okay, score. Because you can see not only the action of the arms, but also the impact of the body. It's not a normal impact. It's not that it's trying, of course it's trying to do. Look carefully. Look carefully. The boom, the head. It's very, very strong. It's not that he's trying to counterattack. Look. Boom. A score. Which score? Please. Ipon. Okay. Thank you very much. One more, please. Mr. Saito, stand up, please. What is your opinion?
Since I was writing, if you could replay, please.
You need one more time?
Yes, I was writing.
Okay, let's put it one more time.
Shido blue, stepping outside.
Shido blue stepping outside. How many Shido blue for stepping outside? No one, only you. How many Shido for pushing? Only one as well. Nothing? The majority. Okay, no Shido white, no Shido blue. We were, honestly, the commission were thinking that we say Shido white for pushing, but if the majority is thinking that not, but look. He's stretching the arm, so please watch again. His only intention is to push out, is what we think.
One.
Yes.
I think it is not very clear in that video, but blue is obviously with 2 feet out, correct? So if blue is out with 2 feet, it was no judo technique, something must happen here. Something must happen. So it is blue was going out or white was pushing. But fact is, yesterday we clarified, if one athlete leave the mat with both legs, it must be shido, it must be penalized without technique. And here is the case. Okay, now we have to decide, it was blue who was walking out, or it was white who was pushing, forcing one shido.
That's okay, thank you. Very, very good. Exactly, there is not a question, nothing. If it is out with 2 feet, because we cannot see well, but you are right. If it is out with 2 feet, that means that we must give a penalty, or one or to the other, and this is the right question. Thank you, Daniel. So, let's think that is with both feet out. Who is guilty? The blue one for leaving the mat by herself, or the white one for pushing? We ask, for the blue one, who is thinking the blue one should be penalized for leaving the mat? For pushing? We believe as well. Thank you very much. So, we give a penalty for pushing. This is clear. No intention of attacking, only pushing to move out the opponent. In this case, we apply the rule, and clearly for the white one should be a shido. Thank you very much. Yes.
Please, I would like to ask referees for such case to really penalize the people who are pushing. Because when we start to penalize the other one, they will try to push and push and push, and we will finish with sumo. But once you really do the correct shido to the wide one, there will be no more intention for this kind of producing shido, because this is producing shido. You know, this is like with bowing the other one, and it's really she will. When you give the shido to the blue, the white will repeat it, because she will think it's good. Why not? Why not to use the same?
Thank you. Next one, please. For you is Yuko. How many Yuko, please? Wasari? Nothing? Okay, let's watch again. No, you cannot do that. Sorry, how many Wasari? How many Yuko? The majority Yuko. We believe as well. Yuko is more accurate than Wasari. Thank you. 61. Interesting case. Come on.
For me, no score, nothing.
No score. How many no score? A score? Before watching, I can give you the opinion of the whole commission. For us, a score. Why? It's not any reason to give mate. Not any reason. There is no risk. There is no danger. They move up, and both of them, in a standing position, they can fight. We must give the option to fight. If you break this situation, it's not good. Why mate? He's okay, they go to Malaga, but immediately they move up, and boom. No reason to give mate. And this is a dynamic situation, and there is no danger. It's totally different when we explained the situation yesterday that could be dangerous because the neck injury, a possible neck injury, but in this case, is not the case. Go up, up, up. Okay, we ask again. No score. Why no score? Please explain your opinion. Our friends from Japan, please explain the opinion. Why not a score?
Because that was never the position.
Yeah, but my
both knee touched the tatami mat, both of them.
Well, one of the legs is okay, but the question is, in that case, what do? You give mate? Why? Yeah, but why you give mate? Is danger or is nevatha? But
I think in this situation we cannot. Sorry? Sorry?
Excuse me.
In this situation we cannot give mate because we never know what happens after that. So first of all, we have to let the whole action to the end. And in this case, if you're watching, white is the one who has the grip, white is going to get the second grip, white is attacking. It is not the problem of white that blue turned with the back to him without any kumikata. White is trying to do judo. Blue is just defending. Now we want to penalize white. He was fighting. And actually, he was for sure was for a very short moment with both knees on the mat, but not for doing newaza. He was just going on the mat by dynamic, going on the mat and then stand up and immediately continuing.
Some other opinions, please. Okay, one and two after.
I
Yes.
understand the question. This is, we need to know when is Nevasa, when is Tachivasa, because when we can say this is Nevasa. I think this was the question from Shinjin. Because he say, for me it's Nevasa. Also for me, this position is Nevasa. It's a quickly situation, but we must understand when is Nevasa, when is Tachivasa.
So long as the throw is coming, Tori must always be in Tachiwaza. Tori must always be in Tachiwaza. This action, Tori without mate is in Tachiwaza, and the throw is guilty, is valid. That is very important. And of course, in the beginning was Nevasa fight. And then the action, dynamic, and stand up. It is not any reason, what Mr. Barco said, not any reason to say mate, for what? Dynamic. If we like to see some fights, we like to have dynamic movements, and then we can break the fight. It's not necessary. It is not dangerous, and you must give chance for the blue and the white. For the blue and the white was in touch, was a throw, is an action, score.
Yes, please.
If this case is Tachiwaza position, isn't it a leg grabbing for blue?
No. It's because in this moment, it's such a touch, but it's not. Okay, well, that's another question. If you think that is enough to give, sometimes when there is not a clear leg grabbing, we don't give. If all of you think that is a case of leg grabbing, no problem. But we are discussing about Nevatha Tachivatha. After you want, we can come to this situation.
And one very important thing is that, as we are thinking it is leg gripping, of course, you must give the benefit of the score. You like the score and not the Hanso Kumake.
Okay, okay, again. Somebody's thinking Hanso Kumake for leg grabbing? No. People can accept that even if it is coming from Enebaza action, but Enebaza is so quick that both of them, they are, especially Tori is in Tachibaza. There is no reason to give mate. To give mate is to break the normal fight. So once that they both, especially Tori is in Tachibaza, he can act and he can throw the opponent. Why not? So everybody agrees that we can accept that is a situation for scoring. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Second, the situation of Hanso Kumake, as we say, is the benefit of the doubt because it's not a clear grip. So we don't give Hanso Kumake, okay?
Yes.
Excuse me, please, sir.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just wanted to say that it's not possible to do leg grabbing with the back of the hand. If you look at the hand was just hanging there.
Yeah, but you can block.
So it can't be leg grabbing.
But
look at it.
Sorry, leg grabbing is not only grabbing, it's also blocking. So that means that
just hanging. Look at it. Just hanging.
What?
Nothing. No power on the leg.
Okay.
On the hand.
Clearly, everybody's thinking that it's not enough to give Hanso Kumake. First point. Second point. Apparently, the majority is thinking that even if it is a situation similar or is coming very quick from Ebaza, but they are in a standing position, no reason to give mate, the action should be valid for scoring purposes. And this is the case. After you give Wasari or you give Ippon. Who is thinking Wasari? Ippon? It's okay, Ippon. Thank you. We finish 62, please.
Can I have a question, please?
Yes, please.
I want to ask the same question about the leg grabbing, but you answer it, so I just want to continue something else. The guy that grabbed the leg, he thinks that he is in Newaza, right? Because they're on the ground, he feels that he is in Newaza, and then the white guy is continuing in Tachiwaza. If there was now no score, and the blue athlete is still grabbing the leg, would you stop the fight and give him Hanso Kumake?
Sorry, I don't know what could be. What I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? And
my question is, okay, I try to explain my question differently. The blue athlete, he thinks now he's in Newaza, so he allow himself to grab the leg, and now the white athlete is getting up and continuing the fight because it's a continuation of the fight. If there is no, because Mr. Schneider said that he prefers to let the judo not give Hanso Kumake because he let the judo, but if there is no throw, would you give him now in such a case Hanso Kumake? Thank you.
No, this is not the case, sir. And second, if he's moving up, is not in a Nebaza position. Immediately they are moving up. If it is in the standing position and is grabbing the leg, Hanso Kumake. We think that in this case is in the limit, and we don't give Hanso Kumake, but we allow to throw the opponent. Another case we can discuss when we watch it. You know what I mean? Because if not, talking about theoretical things is complicated. This case, we agree that not enough to give Hanso Kumake. Second point, is coming both of them without any reason to give mate to a standing position. And cleverly, the white one throwing the opponent on the back. Ippon. That's all. Yes, please.
Sorry. For me, it's the white who lifts the blue. The blue doesn't want to go up standing position. So that mate.
But excuse me, but we don't discuss about what blue or white wants. Is what is happening. We cannot. Yes, but what is the problem? But of course, the blue one doesn't want to be up, but the white one, yes. So it's Tori who decide who is falling or not. We don't talk about the most important thing is that Tori is in the standing position. This is what we say. Sometimes some uke is going on the knees to defend himself, and Tori applies, for instance, uchimata. And it's valid because Tori is in a standing position. We don't talk about uke. So in this case, Tori is clever enough from this position to raise up the body of uke and to throw him. This is the most important thing, sir.
Excuse me. I am agree in the situation that no matter when you start to continue the Chivaza and so on. But for me, it's also has to be clear. If in the situation, both Nivaza, they stand up, continue to Chivaza, no matter, but from downstairs, Uke grips the leg, for my opinion, you shouldn't punish this judo player with Hansoku Make because he thinks that he was Nivaza. And we have to also, everybody understand, no Hansoku Make in this case, because it's why.
I agree with you, because if it is grabbing from Nevaza, it's not clear case to give Hansoku Make, of course.
Thank you.
Common sense.
Alexandro. Yeah. And also it is, for me, it is not a grabbing, it is forgotten arm. When this panic, when I am really in panic, and he doesn't see, it's just a reflex. So how can we punish this to give Hansoku Make for this? Thank you, Alex.
Thank you very much. Okay, only three more, and after we'll give time enough for a coffee break.
No score.
No score for Mr. Takemoto. How many no score? A score? The majority. We think as well that is a score. Look, the right arm. The right arm and the leg. Sorry. Kouchigake plus the right arm, very good technique. Could you agree, ladies and gentlemen? No score, how many? Please explain why no score, sir.
For me, it's not control from white, only from blue, and in this moment I can't give the score.
Excuse me one moment, please. Sasso, look the leg, look the arm. We believe that is a very good control, enough to give a score, okay? So for us, it's obviously a good technique. And the score, what do you think? Ippon, no problem. I think we give Wasari, but let's see again. Ippon. How many Ippon? We changed. Wasari, no. Ippon. Thank you. $633, please. Ask somebody.
Mr. Karin Kanta.
Please, stand up. Stand up, please, sir.
No score, nothing.
No score? How many no score? Score? The majority, there are a strong group of people no score, but the majority score, and for us as well score, of course. Of course, well. Somebody could change the opinion? Up, and now? Of course. How many no score? Excuse me, Mr. Everardo, why not score?
For me, lose the control wide, in the final moment.
But he started and he regained the control. He regained now the control. Look, now and now up.
Okay.
Could you accept a
Okay.
score? Thank you. Which score, please? Ippon? Wasari? Wasari. We believe as well Wasari. Thank you. And the last one, please.
Mr. Vieira.
Score, Vasari. Valid.
Wasari for you.
Yes, valid
Okay,
score,
one
Vasari.
more. How many, Wasari? Ippon? Okay, let's watch again. Yeah, we change it. Can you accept Ippon?
Okay, yes, of
Thank you very much. Ippon is okay. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this couple of hours, well, 1.5 hours, a little more. We are going to come back at 12:30. You have 35 minutes for the coffee break, and after we'll come back for finishing our seminar. No, 12:15. 12:15, please. Can you, please, the referees from Spain, stay here. Los árbitros españoles, quiero un momentito que os quedéis aquí, por favor. 5 minutos. Todos los árbitros españoles. Mate.
Mate.
Yes.
Every time, huh?
Every time.
Okay, I understand. But
Dangerous,
61.
Dangerous situation.
Newaza's position is both knees touch on the mat. That was Newaza's position.
You mean if it is a dangerous position? If there is no dangerous position and they both up, there is not any reason to give mate.
But from Newaza's position to standing position, always mate.
No. Sorry. In the past, it was this concept that I think is necessary to change absolutely. Why? Two people are fighting in Nevaza, and without they move up, what you cannot do is from somebody that is in Nevaza try to, let's say, to pull up and to throw. This is different. You must give mate. But if both players go in Tachibaza, there is not any risk. There is not any danger. The possibility of throwing for Tori or Uke is absolutely valid. So the only thing that you must give mate is when there is a dangerous situation, and in this case, obviously, you give mate. Clear? Okay, let's watch this situation, please. Well, yesterday, as Mark Alexander said this morning, it was difficult, differences between, it was two hands, only one hand. Well, this was the discussion. Now we must decide if it is enough action and continuously to give a score or not. We discussed a lot of time yesterday in the practical part. We watch in the morning, now we watch again. So please try to concentrate and tell what you think. One more time. Normal speed, yes. Okay. How many think no score? How many score? Okay? Quite simple. In this example, we can explain that there was a certain controversy, but at the end, the majority of the audience was agree with giving a score. Which score now? Yuko or Wasari? How many Yuko? Wasari. All right, the final conclusion of this seminar in this action, valid for scoring purposes, final decision, Wasari for blue. Thank you. Next one, please. Well, we believe that also is quite simple, and I'm very happy. To be honest, at the beginning, I was practically in favor because the nice action, I was in favor personally to give a score. But you convinced me, some of us, that it's clear that to avoid any misinterpretation, as long as you are with both feet outside without any clear attack, we should penalize. In this example, we apply the rule and we give Shido for blue for being with both feet outside. Clear for everybody? Thank you very much. Yeah. No, it's okay. No, 50. 40? No, we discussed already about that. Yeah, 50, we said the Shido or not. Okay, I think this morning I say only mate, but I believe as well that there is some people that are thinking mate and Shido. So we clarify this. How many think only mate? How many mate Shido? Yes.
May I have your attention, please? Yesterday we said that immediately, if somebody is going with the leg inside, immediately an attack must start. Blue has no chance to do judo because blue is blocked on the leg, on the left leg. 306, 305, 04, 03, 02, 01. There are 5 seconds. Blue has no chance. Okay, so immediately, we don't speak now about the time, but this was not an immediately attack. And if you allow this, we just encourage that especially the tall people go with the leg inside, and then they are in advantage without doing properly judo. So if we are following the same concept, what we say immediately, then it must be immediately. In this case, for me, is no doubts, it is mate shido. Because with mate shido here, I don't have also the throw.
Thank you, Daniel. So we can accept this opinion and decide. In this case, shido, mate shido for blue. Okay? Sorry, excuse me. Of course, shido for white. Everybody agrees? Thank you. Not everybody? Yeah, but we accept this concept about this. All right. Well, Sasso, only as well 10 minutes the presentation of Chelyabinsk. It was the last World Championship. Sorry, before starting, first, excuse me, the IJF is, as I told you yesterday, making an unbelievable effort at financial level to prepare good images to distribute to all over the world in order that people can watch how our judo is fantastic. And I can tell you this is not an easy job. And also we want to show the effort of the, for instance, in this case, as many federations in the world, but in this case, in the last World Championships about the Russian Judo Federation, the incredible effort to prepare, together with IJF, in an incredible championships. This is also a pen drive that perhaps everybody can get from the International Judo Federation, because all the video or visual material is offered without any expenses to everybody, all right? Please. Look, the advertising for the whole city, unbelievable. Nice, eh? Okay, please, Sasso. Well, it's only a short presentation, but as you can imagine, it's a fantastic tape that you can enjoy at home, because not only from these World Championships, but also for different Grand Slams. And this is, again, IJF is preparing a small pen drive that you can use it and you can show to the people. What is incredible is the level of professionality more and more about our sport. Level of presentation, performance, show, level of the when the sports commission prepares the draw is unbelievable. In less than half an hour, more than 500 people are already done, you know. That means that is great. It's a professionalism with an effort, a financial effort from our president, Mr. Rizal, and the IJF. An incredible professionality for the sport group, education, coaches, cities. So referees as well, because the referees, imagine now, in the past the selection was okay from time to time, but now the most of the referees that are going, for instance, to the Olympics, to the World Championships in Chelyabinsk, they had referee minimum in a couple of years 10 times. 10 times sent and selected by the IJF, paid by IJF. No, I think it's not like other sports, but they receive obviously some fees, and also, well, the possibility to be on the top, you know. And this is what we want, is the effort of everybody together. The IJF, our president, gave us the opportunity to organize in Malaga, that can be in another country, of course, but this seminar that we are more than 250 people, 200 judo lovers, some of you with incredible experience, incredible level of knowledge, some others we need to learn more, but we are happy to learn about these people who knows judo better. But at the end, this teamwork is fantastic for the judo development. So now, of course, we are going to open, if somebody has some questions or some comments, again, remember that you can speak in English or French or Spanish or Russian. If you have some questions about anything and we can give the answer, we will be very happy, okay? Vladi, please.
I would like to say something similar as Juan said. Thanks to you, to the referees, the professionalism you show in the final blog, how you cooperate now with the TV. Even there is always Lisa Allan, the floor manager who is managing all these things, or Claudio from the TV. You got really a professional altitude to manage, because this is very important, you know. Every second is planned, I mean, before the starts fight, because the fight we cannot plan. But this is really big professionality. Concerning the draw, thank you, Juan, for saying thanks, but this is thanks to the ID team. They prepare everything. It's such a big, such enormous work, you know. They prepare everything, so we come more or less only to present their work, but it's really, and they don't do mistakes. They don't do mistakes. We had dozens and dozens draw, and they don't do mistakes. So I must knock to So thanks again, because like Matthias, Elisabetta, Sasho, and these people working, Ziad, working about on this hardware ranking list for all categories. It's enormous work. Every Monday you have a new ranking after competition. Elisabetta is really sometimes working during the night to have a fresh list. Thank you again. That's just to add to this group.
Are there any questions? Il y a des questions à poser? ¿Alguna pregunta? Some comments? Quelques commentaires? ¿Algún comentario? Mar. Give the micro, dale el micrófono, por favor.
Est-ce qu'il y a eu beaucoup de combats gagnés par Shido? Est-ce qu'il y a eu une étude qui a été faite après les championnats du monde?
Merci pour ta question. Oui, je réponds en anglais, okay? The question is, there is some study about how many fights or how many winners are only by Shido. And as I told you yesterday, more than 80% of the fights are finishing by positive scores, not by Shido. That means Ippon, Wasario, Yuko, more than 80%. After this 20%, some fights are because Hanso Kumake for accumulation of Shidos, some, not too many, for leg grabbing, diving, wakigatame, not so many. And after, I cannot tell you exactly, but my friend has always a very good statistic, but perhaps, I don't know, I can say 12 or...
No, I can tell you about the Grand Slam Paris. The number of Shidos and the decided fight.
Yeah, but Paris was at the beginning, but anyhow, what we feel is that more and more, because some as other contests are winning a Shido, but with a Yuko as well, you know? The truth is that there are not so many fights winning by Shido. It's very difficult in general, to win only by Shido, you know? Perhaps, as I say, accumulation of Shidos 4, but perhaps 10% of the fights, you know? 10%, that one is have one Shido, the other 2 Shidos, or one Shido, the other nothing. We can give you at the end, yeah.
7,145.
Yeah.
And by Shido, 1,100.
Yeah, 10%.
The whole year.
Yeah, in the whole year, around perhaps 12% of fights winning by Shido, okay? But we will prepare the statistics. The problem is that there are some competitions harder than other ones. For instance, in some competitions, there are perhaps 95% of positive scores because the level is not similar. And when the level is very similar, perhaps there are not so many. But we are very satisfied about the change in the judo rules. Listen, now, not so many low position, or not so many, of course, not leg grabbing, of course, not so many blocking. Step by step, we are thinking that we are in the good way. Another very interesting thing that Vladi told us is about only one referee in the middle with 2 judges is not only much better for the photographers, for the public, for the TV, because the presentation is wonderful. The important thing, the important persons are the fighters. But in the past, one referee, two chairs. This was only, and if there are 5 mats, imagine the number of chairs and that. Second, in the past, the referee gave Ippon, one judge Yuko, the other Wasari. For everybody, it was like saying, my goodness, they don't have a consistent opinion. Now, the referee gives Ippon, and the 2 judges can say, Wasari or not? They can say, Yuko, no, okay, Wasari. There is only one change, you understand what I mean? They change only once, but not 3 times. I mean, second, about the golden score, the decision with flags, this has been also incredible important change, because we want that the decision must be made by the players, not by the referees. In the past, it was terrible as well. Final of the Olympics, the referee in the middle, blue. The one judge, blue, and the other white. I mean, some feeling that something was not wrong. Now, golden score, and after, you can win by negative or by Shido, but normally there are a lot as well, a lot of situations in golden score that the truth is that the winner is by positive score. In the past, some people say, well, perhaps golden score can be for 10 minutes. It's not true. We have an average, and the average is around 2 minutes maximum. Of course, some fights can be maximum, but maximum of 4 minutes, of 5 minutes. I don't remember more than 5 minutes, one, and some of them are in 30 seconds. But all these things is what we tried, as I told you yesterday, to be more fair with the players, that the referees cannot manipulate in any place. Not only the referees, the refereeing commission members, and this is very important for the credibility of our sport, okay? And after, again, I should tell you, for me, the behavior of the coaches is more and more incredible in a positive way. Incredible. And the younger coaches should learn from the people with a lot of experience. Because every time they come in a very humble way. They accept, or sometimes perhaps they are 100% sure, sometimes not, but they respect the way of playing judo. So again, thank you to you all. And of course, I don't want to forget, listen, when we are the commission members, and one of our colleagues with the technical care system, sometimes we don't need to tell, show me that, because they know judo, and they are passionate for judo. And when we want to ask something, we have in the screen. And suddenly, my goodness, now, another side, after another camera, after slow motion, after, amazing. Without these people, we couldn't work. So this is what IJF has changed dramatically. Everybody. And this is, we must feel proud of our sport, about the running of the judo, always taking into consideration the most important, players, coaches, and I don't say first, second, third, but the most important players, okay? Thank you.
Concerning this fairness, I would like to say that when we had a meeting with Olympic TV before London, Olympic Broadcasting Service, they asked me a question, very serious questions. Can we show the problematic situation without your permission? I say, for me it was I say, of course. How is possible that you cannot show? You can show what you want. I say, okay, thank you, because there are some sports, they don't want us to show the problematic situation. No, and that's say, no, you can show whatever you want. So, because this is open, we cannot hide something what was already on TV. So that's really, this is, and I think judo is one of the sport we are looking for justice. I made some example already in tennis. You know, when you don't have a, how is it that you can request the, I forgot, but you have, I think, three or four by sets, 3 or 4 by sets in the possibilities. And when you lose this possibility in tennis, and you are right that you were just, the referee made you a mistake, you don't have these possibilities, nobody cares. So you know what the difference? We care, but when the tennis player loses the possibility to complain, and everybody knows that it was out, it is his problem. But I mean, not the judge is the one who wants to be correct. It must be corrected, but or asked by the player. This is the difference in judo. We want to be correct.
Mr. Barkos have said all the things. It is not necessary that I say so much, but please, all of you are here, there's 2-3 days at the seminar. Please, it is not finished in this room. It is finished as you go to your federation and educate your referees, your coaches, and trainers. That's the most important thing as you're coming back in your country. And I give all of you a big compliment, but try to do your best in your continent and your federation. Thank you.
Mr. Barkos, Mr. Barter, I kindly ask you to confirm the following, what I'm going to say now. Very much responsibility lies on the shoulders of referees and IJF directors during Grand Prix, Grand Slams, World Championships, Olympic Games. But as I heard, now when a very difficult situation comes, when referees come to IJF referee directors for consulting the case, the sport directors, IJF sport directors, are involved in resolving this situation. For me, it's a very good step forward, because this responsibility then lies not only on your shoulders, but also on the shoulders of sport directors. And it means if decisions made, then actually all coaches, all national coaches in the world has to agree on it. If not, these coaches have to blame only themselves for bad communications and contact with sport directors. Is it true or not? Thank you.
Thank you. It's totally true. And about you mean the collaboration with the sports commission? Of course. Listen, when for any reason it's not Vladimir, it's not Daniel, it's not Armen, another member of they can designate, because we don't want to make our job, let's say, we the director or we the refereeing directors. Not at all. The idea is, again, our judo must be clean, our judo must be fair, and our decisions must be in favor of the right winner. This is our goal. And we said yesterday, if we have, with the help of the care system, with the help of the sports commission, that they have a great knowledge of judo, great experience, and with our humble effort as well, about also some experience about situations and so on, and we can decide clearly who is the right winner, we make a final decision. If it is not the case, we prefer don't make a terrible mistake, and we can say Ajime. Sure that in some cases, even all these situations, we can make mistakes. But to be honest, our feeling is with no interest for anybody. I can tell you something more. I've been always with my colleagues here, you know, and normally when it was I am president of the Spanish Judo Federation, and sometimes when some from Spain was coming, I tried to be a part. But in the future, as long as I am going to be president of the Spanish Judo Federation, of course I'm going to continue as head director with my colleagues, working with them, being in the meetings, deciding the selection. But I'm going to try not to be in the table, because I don't want that, not for me. Somebody can think that because I am president of a federation, I can have some interest in some results. And I honestly tell you, listen, our president, unbelievable. He has a lot of strength, a lot of power. Never ask for some type of, no, I mean, please, never, always, please, be strict. It's the only thing. With my colleagues as well. Sometimes we have discrepancies. Okay, something, no, for me, yes, okay, like here. If we don't have a clear opinion, generally, we don't take the decision. But I promise, the best thing that is happening now in judo is from the head to the last person. Everybody's running with a lot of professionality, a lot of respect, a lot of honesty. This is what I would like to say. Thank you very much for your question. Any more questions? No more questions. Well, if it is not the case, after I think that Vladi, on behalf, you can close the seminar, but only on our behalf of the refereeing commission of our group, thank you very much. For me, that you are in Spain, thank you to you all. But if somebody was wrong, I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't know if the hotel or the transport or whatever. Sorry, forgive us, and this evening, enjoy, because we are going to have a very friendly dinner, of course casual, forget every protocol, and I hope it's going to be nice, and you can leave tomorrow for our country with a good pleasure. First, and the most important, for the job well done, and second, for being in my country, what I am very proud as well. Thank you, you all. You don't want to say something? Okay, now.